are. So, welcome to this impromptu live stream. For those of you all who are new, my name is Michelle. I go by the Ignited Teacher here on social media. Some of you all are probably in my Facebook group. Some of you are probably on YouTube, Twitter, and probably on my Facebook page. Hello. So I am on here today to get it started. A new year is up on us. And it is closer than most would like to admit. I looked at my calendar today. I was like, I thought today, it was just seemed like it was Monday like 2 seconds ago. So I'm like, let me pull this down some. So I thought, I was like, how did it's Thursday. So I go back to school on August 8th. That's when we have to officially report. But I have to move my classroom because we're moving classrooms. I'm going to be teaching only 8th grade this year. Yes, last year was the year I want to forget about. Because guess what? I had to teach Algebra 1 and 8th grade math. So this year I'm able to focus on just 8th grade math. I'm not a big fan of 8th grade math, but I like it because it does have a nice geometry piece. Although it's overloaded with geometry, you would think that it wouldn't be because there's no geometry in Algebra 1. Just my opinion. And it has a lot of formulas, but it makes it fun because you get to build things. So I am on this live stream today because, and why is my camera? I don't know, it's leaning. I'm on this live stream today because I am creating a new resource for my store. So let me go ahead and share my screen. So this is my store. For those of you all who don't know, let me go ahead and put that in the chat on Facebook. Let me see. So it's fuelgreatminds.com, and I have all these resources, but here's the thing. I don't have a section for math intervention. Now, my resources are only for hard to teach concepts. That is it. I don't sell resources for all the things mathematics. I don't. You will not find all the things in my store, but you will find things that, like fractions, which are difficult for some kids. And then I added some number of the day, which I found a lot of the younger kids struggle with the multiple representation, expressions, multiplicative patterns for 5th grade. I know that some of the teachers struggle with that. So you'll see like different things in there, but it's not everything. It's for hard to teach concepts like factors or multiples. That is a hard concept. I teach it a little differently because factor and multiples, they get them confused. A lot of kids don't really know the difference. But it goes back to them not really knowing their multiplication facts and really knowing what a factor is and how it functions in a multiplication problem. So I am here today asking for your help. Whether you're watching me on the replay or you're watching me live, I'm looking for some help with What do you look for in a math intervention resource? Some of my lessons, let me go back to sharing my screen. Let me see. So let me go back to one where I kind of break it down. That one's not one of them. Maybe it's the inverse. So in my lessons, a lot of them have like differentiation tips. I really liked creating this one. This was a fun one. It has ideas for the teacher, just different things like that. Now, I'm not going to lie, a lot of our classrooms are hybrid model classrooms, meaning we do a lot of digital products. So I will, in these, include Google Docs and probably some movable parts for the activities along with the PDF version, which will probably bump up the price on it because it takes a little longer. But what I'm looking for is outside of the norm. Most of my lessons are for struggling learners. So Are You My Twin is an activity to help with identifying equivalent fractions. That's one of them. This is when I used to teach reading, but that's just on there because I haven't taught reading in such a long time. So what would you all like to see in a math intervention lesson? Some of the things that I was thinking about adding are like the vertical alignment piece. How does it connect across grade levels and why does it need to be taught this way? That's the first piece. Also, looking at the scaffolding process, how to chunk the concept if you're using it for whole group or math intervention. Sometimes you have to do a math intervention lesson in whole group because everybody needs the same lesson. So yeah, that's one of those things. But what I want from you all in the comments section is to help me out with what are some things that you look for in a math intervention resource if it does exist, because I know a lot of things that I created was out of need because it didn't exist. Also, I am creating, let me pull it up. I'm creating a math intervention planner. Now, I'm not sure, I'm going into my Canva account. You're going to see how messy it is. I'm not sure how, let me go to projects. Is it in here? No. No, that is not it. Oh, here it is. So you all get a preview of my math intervention planner. Hey, Ivy. Digital resource and digital interactive notebook. So here's my planner. It's just in the early stages. I'm looking at creating a planner to where you can track your students' progress. Say, for instance, you have a group of students, and it's going to have a grouping in here where you can group your students and track those groups of students. So like group 1, 2, 3, and 4 to see where they are on a weekly basis. In my Math Intervention Academy, I recommend doing 2-week cycles for kids in math intervention and then changing up the groups. So that's what I'm looking to create. Also with the math intervention cycle, I think I have one. I think that's the one because I'm working with a lady to get this done. Hopefully it'll be done soon. But this is the one I think that, yeah, it has my inclusive mathematics framework, the different pieces to create an inclusive math instruction framework, and then it has the cycle, and that's what this planner will be. So if you have any things that you would like to be included in your planner, give me some ideas of what you would need, so getting some input on that. So hopefully I can have that done by the second week of August, and I can put it out, and it will be the first math intervention planner that is out there. Oh, I do like that, Ivy, the TEKS tracker. So we could track the TEKS, kind of like a data thing. Let me write that down. So planner, TEKS tracker, or we could call those student expectations. So that's why I want to pop on here. If you are watching this, definitely leave what you would want in a planner, resources, because we're about to crank this up and get these resources out there because we got a whole bunch of gaps to close. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll be looking for your comments and suggestions on one of the social media platforms. So enjoy the rest of your day if you're not in school. And if you are in school, I'm sorry. See y'all next time in my next live stream. Bye-bye.